Hello, Teacher Preston here. So let me get my volume up so everybody's hearing me. But no, okay. Hello, welcome. Mosquitoes or flies flying around here. Let me get my espresso. So just have a quick slurp here. Being the morning, I'll need one or two of these bad boys to get me going. So let's get into it. So today, I was thinking about sort of on the sort of weekly theme that I've been doing now of sort of studying and that kind of thing. And one thing I sort of touched on, but I didn't really explain that much, was memory and memorizing things. So how do we improve that? So obviously that'll help us with our studying, help us to memorize vocabulary and grammar and all that kind of thing. So I think the thing is that we need to think of our brains as a machine, a computer. A lot of people these days sort of get caught up in becoming lazy and letting technology do the work for them. But your mind's also a muscle and you've got to use it. Mhm. So how do we do that? So things like remembering, forcing yourself to remember things, um, uh, or how can I say, practicing that over and over and over. So how do we sort of practice that? So um, I guess being observant, observing things that are around you. Um, how else? I'm just thinking here. Um, so I guess focusing, listening actively, um, training your brain. Ah, also a good idea. So things like Kim's game. So where you hide objects under a jacket or something, and you close your eyes, and then somebody takes an object away like that with with friends um, or teachers or something. That kind of game um, helps a lot. Also, I guess sort of code games as well, sort of especially ones that you um, have to look at sort of counting. You have to remember patterns. You have to remember numbers, that kind of thing. Um, that sort of helps. And I think also learning. So, like for me, one of the things that I guess naturally I've got a bit of a photographic memory, but one of the things that sort of helps me is now learning Chinese, have been for about 8 years now on and off, is remembering the characters. So sort of building that mind palace in your mind. Um, also sort of having, so if you're studying information and you're having uh, chunks of information, put sort of mind maps on your wall in your room or something like that, or on the fridge so that you see it constantly. And then that way it'll sort of be imprinted in your long-term memory. But I think also another thing that helps with memory is that sort of deep focus that comes from reading. So, which helps you to sort of automatically sort of read. Um, and I think obviously not everybody has a sort of innate ability to remember things, but you've just got to work at it. It's not like those people. I think everybody has some sort of ability. Obviously, some are better than others, um, but it's the whole point of practicing. So your mind's a muscle, so practice, 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 and eventually things get better. Usually we think of sort of our bodies as the sort of in the how should I put it, in the physical aspect. So training, going to the gym, that kind of thing. Our minds are the same thing. So how can you develop your mind, your focus, your memory? Reading, remembering things. Also another thing that helps, that I found, is meditation as well. So it helps you to get to that quiet place, and then everything sort of comes to you. So I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for joining me for today's video, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.